Right, good morning everyone. Oh, sorry, I think it's afternoon, is it? Yes, just. Well, not too far. I've got a patch here that I'm going to be doing. So I will obviously need to fill it in with handmade flowers. So I'm going to be doing that. I do have some flowers that I might be using. These that I bought at the last car boot we went to. I mean, they are little roses, little rose heads they are. So some of them do need, you know, obviously using up. But I'm going to be putting some of those in the kits as well. And what have we got in here? It's going to be a mixed coloured one. We've got some little bows and whatnot. Could use something like that, I suppose. Yeah. I'm just going to play around and see what I can come up with. I think I'll put that on there. I don't, you know, see a problem in doing that. So I'm going to glue that onto there. And then I can work around that. So that's fine. Now I'm just going to do my normal flower that I always do for this particular patch. Well, it's one of my favourite flowers to do, to be honest. You know. And that's where we do 6 stitches. Really warm today, extremely warm today. First of all, I'm just going to do this particular flower. It's just a running stitch. So I want a good mixture of flowers. See what that's like when I pull it together. A little bit more. Now a lot of these can be done as fillers, flower fillers. My poor dogs are suffering. But we're spraying them with cold water constantly. They're eating ice cream, ice lollies. They've got ice cubes in the bowls. Constantly giving them fresh, cold water. It's just a thing you've got to do when you've got pets. See, that was so simple. It's just a very simple basic flower like that, and then I can use what I've got in my jar to like that, to pop that on. So I'm just going to glue that like that and pop that on there, and then we'll just take this. Oh, my glue stick. Come on, mate. Oops. You don't need a lot of glue. I never use a lot. Now, that's kind of like come off for some reason there. So I'm just going to pop that there, like that. Because that's the start of my flower. Now I may want to do that. I think I do. Because we're just, at the moment, we're just building. What we have. Like that. I don't want to do another one yet. I'm going to do another pink flower. You don't always have to start on the edge. I'm just going to do one without. So it's just gathering up as much as you want, to have that flounce in your flower, and then when you've got what you think is all you need, you just cut it, burnish the end so it doesn't fray. See, I do it like that. Sorry, I hope I'm in frame. Ugh. I've got that bloody that thread, glue thread. So let's have a look. A little bit more. Make sure I'm in view. Now, I may have to stop and start my video, my filming, because after a while it starts to go blurred with this camera. I need to buy a new one, so I'm using an old to make sure it stays in view. You know, it's not blurred, that's what I mean. That, would you believe, are people messaging me all the time. I get lots of messages constantly. Like that. See, I haven't done the edges, but that's fine. That's brilliant like that. Not a problem. And we can use different centres. You see, I've got this one, which is like a little flower. And then what I do is I can push that down into the centre of that, look. And that gives you a different look. And then I will add a diamante to that to make that different. So the same flower can look totally different. I'm going to put this one here. Like that. Now, I'm just going to go get a diamante. Actually, I've got some of these. They're the stamen. And so what I can do is you can use any colour. Cut a piece off. Put a little blob of glue on there. And then I can pop that inside like that, see? I don't need a diamante, it matches the pink. So it's just lots of different things you can do. Now I'm going to do a blue flower, and I might just do something similar to that. And I'm using 1/2 inch gross grain ribbon. We sell all of this in the shop, so again, we're not pulling that, we're not knotting it. Let's try a different flower. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same thickness as the other, as the pink. Fold that over. 1, 2. And we need 5 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am doing the stitches slightly wider than I would normally because I want a good gather in this one. Fold over again. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And that's 3. This is our 4th petal we're going to move on to. And the last one. And we snip, burnish. Now I didn't go down the sides on the beginning, but I can do it now. That is not an issue. So I'm going to fold these up together. Make sure they're all the same way, like that. And I'm just going to put a couple of stitches in, which I should have done initially. But you can do it afterwards, it's not a problem. I'm going to cut that. And I'm just going to fold this like that and pull it tight, and then we do that again. Just pull it back where you first knotted it. You don't want to trap the ribbon. And that gives you a slightly different flower, like that. So I'm going to pop that on first, then find a middle for it. So we're going to go, I'm going to go here. I'm going to find a middle for it, and if I can get one of those, yes, I've got one. I like this particular one. So that goes in the centre like that. And I'm going to take a red one this time. Snip it. Pop a little bit of glue on the end. And we poke that down the centre. Now why hasn't it needs, that's it, goes through like that, and it's slightly different, you see. Like that. Pretty, aren't they? But I'm going to need a slightly different flower here as a main flower, so I'm choosing the white. It's not exactly a gross grey, it's more like a satin. That's too pink. So I just want to put little bits and pieces in and around. Like there. Just add that there. I've got some of these, some white ones, I've got some of those. Let's have a look, see what else we've got. Some of those. You don't have to use them all. I made you, oh yes, I'm going to put that on there. I think that looks great. Let's have a look. Here's a little pink ribbon can go there. Let's have a look. Little white flower. Oh, let's have a look at some more. Another little pink flower. We're going to have a little blue one to break that up. Actually, you know what? I can do that instead. I like them colourful. I've got some of these as well to play around with. Let's have a look. Well, we've got that. We don't need that. A tiny one of those. So we've got that one, and we've got some of these. So that'll break the colour up, won't it? So I'm going to put this on. Glue for Okay, let's pop this on. And then we'll just have it poking underneath there, like that. I want to be able to see this, you see. Let's have a look at this one. Just put that there. Let me have a look. Got a white one here. So we can move that around there. Like that. I'm going to add this one, but I'm going to lay it there, I think. Just there. It's kind of like overlaid. I've got a pink one here. Oh, we'll put a bobble in. We need to put one of these in. Now with these, I generally fold them in half. Like that, like a loop. And I can add a touch of glue to it. And then we can poke that where it needs to go. And that's bringing all the colours together, isn't it? So let's get rid of that a minute. Now I need these kind of like in different places. And get rid of the glue. Oh, look. Sorry about that. I'm just going to do that again. We're going to put one in here, like that. I'll stick one down there. And I've got one of these, like that, so I'm going to cut that a little bit too long. Okay, and then that is going to go in there, like that. So it just breaks that little section up. I've got a small rose here. So what I'm going to do with this is to sit that under there like that, and put another one of these bobbles like that. Now if you've never tried making these, try it. They are gorgeous. They're so easy to do, and you can literally put whatever you want with them, to be honest. Now because you can see this under here, I think what I'm going to do with that is just use a couple of these heads, these flowers, because they're glittery flowers, they look pretty, and they can just stick under there like that and hang out. See, like that. And you can see that through the ribbon. Now, do I want that? I did before, but I don't think I'm going to need it. What I might do is, I've got, let me just see, one of these. Maybe one of these will do. Ooh. Oh, maybe one of these. One of our pretty bling. Oh, that's just stunning. So that is going to go on there. We've got to have a lot of bling, haven't we? Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's just nice. Just get rid of all the glue bits. And I think we can have excuse me, I'm going to have one of these coming out the top here, just to bring that in like that. Yeah. Now I can trim all around that using the scissors, but you know, I just find them really pretty, and you can do anything with them. Put them on a bag, put them on a headband, use them for a wedding, whatever you want to do. That's stuck solid, that now. So there, that's another one of those done. And like I say, you can basically use up all your odds and sods to do that, to make one of these. They're so easy. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pink and white flower to show you what things you can add to these. So you hand make all your, I mean, if you did this flower, if I remember how to do that one, yeah, let me just get this right, because I can't always remember how to do them. So you need 5 petals, and we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do a bigger one, because you don't normally have them that big. I'm just sharing this with you. So you can fold it like that, that's it. So you've got it like that, and then you fold it down so it's like that, and then you fold them 2 pieces together, and then where's my needle and thread? You can stitch them together. I'm just going to seal these off. And stitch them together. So this is the bigger version of that small flower. I couldn't remember how to do them. When you haven't done them for a while. Sorry, I've got sweat pouring out of me. So fold it like that. So you got that halfway, and fold that down. And make sure when you're putting them on, they're all the same way. Okay, so we've got that. So they're all laying the same way. Again, fold it down like that and fold that across. Turn it over. If you always make sure this one's at the top, when you're stitching them together, your petals will lay the same. Like that. These are a little bit long, you see. You're only supposed to have them short. And then we go to the last one. So you're just folding it. Just fold it over so you've got a V here and then a flat one at the top. And you fold them together, flip it over. Oh. There we go. Right, now don't forget, keep hold of that one, pull your thread through and then tie it off. and pull it tight. Triple knot mine. Right, and then all you do is you separate them like that, see? So it's, let me just get that floured again. It's like that, but you know, do it smaller obviously. But there is a nice flower. And then you can add smaller ones in the middle. You can do it like half that size again, and then do the small one in the middle. They look really good, but that's how you do that particular flower. Right, so I'll take a picture of that and then I can show that on this video. So, hope you like that. You know, you can do all sorts with them. You can put lace on them. Just put what you want on them. The idea of doing a patch is that you use all your oddments and make them pretty yourself. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.